Hey guys, welcome back to Drip and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And I got some updates and some alpha from some additional messages. So it's been a very lively day. I'm guessing most of you guys went to sleep, but it seems like a lot of stuff popped into the chats around my time, which is not normal. But I got some updates from Forex himself, reference him being quote unquote upset with the Triple D information, and as well as an ultimatum for the Drip UI team. And we also got the actual VC. So shouts out to Drip Nomad for pulling this together. And also whoever MySpace is, MySpace 3543. They were the first person I was told that had updated this. So I want to give them their props. They were the ones that I got it from first. And then Drip Nomad has it as well. So just want to let you guys know where to find that. But first, let's dig in straight into the upset nature of what Forex was saying. So this is a message that was forwarded after the fact. So it said, I don't know what the context was on this. I think Milligan was talking to him. And he said they should have never said anything about Triple D. People have been complaining about us not launching it for over a month and doing dumb shit like hosting polls on whether we should launch it now, weeks ago, when the shit wasn't even close to being finished. When I was told it was finished last month and people were saying it was ready to go, it wasn't even close to being something we could launch. It takes away attention from shit that we are doing right now and gives shit for people to complain about. We showed the demo today and half the idiots in the Animal Farm group were posting launch Triple D. So this ties into the videos I was mentioning that, yeah, everybody is definitely looking for that. So Forex is super excited. And again, I will give him credit. The Pig Splinko does look nice. And I do think it will definitely be a good benefit for the ecosystem. But the existing people that are in right now, they are 100% tied to Drip. So yeah, unfortunately, they just don't really care. And that sucks, but that's the way it is. And for the viewers out there, this is what you do in a democratic situation. You vote with your eyeballs, your views, and with your thumbs up, thumbs down, and comments, right? So you could literally go into the Animal Farm and fill out that Google form where it says ask us questions, and any questions about Drip will be postponed. You could literally flood that form with Drip related questions and show the leaders where your interest is and what you want to know about. And ultimately, maybe that will get things done. And that's what sounds like somehow things have gotten done with now. So let's move on to the next message. He said, we have a meeting tomorrow about it. It's going to be great when it's ready, and it should be very close, but it's close to being finished now. It's not finished. That's weird. It's going to be great when it's ready, and it should be very close, but it's close to being finished now. It's not finished. So it's not finished. It should be finished about the same time as everything else Drip related is finished. I'm not willing to launch something inferior. Some big moves should be made tomorrow regarding Drip development. So this ties into that previous message that I shared earlier. So it sounds like what they're trying to do, or what Forex is willing to do, is launch Drip without the fiat on-ramp. Now, caveat to that, because I'm going to play this clip for you guys. The current team sounds as though they have an ultimatum. So first off, let's look at, actually, yeah, let's just listen to it and then we'll break it down.
The fiat on-ramp, it's looking like we're going to actually be able to have that up on the Animal Farm site next week, potentially. And from a Drip perspective, we're just waiting for the fiat on-ramp to be ready before we can really go live with that. We're also waiting on the final design for the site, and really the team that we've been working with to do it has they're taking longer than we would want to get the final design of the site, but they are making progress. And I think we have a follow-up with them tomorrow, and we're gonna actually essentially put an ultimatum on them. I don't want to discuss it right now, but it's we're gonna essentially put a tight timeline on them that they have to get it done by this time, or we're just going to move on, essentially. So I don't think we'll come to that, but we got a lot of skilled people that are ready to go, and we want to make sure we're working efficiently. And as you guys know, I'm not afraid to move on, right? We've interviewed like 25 devs. We've only kept 4 of them, and when I say 4, a A couple of those were kind of teams, so I'm counting them as one, but it's actually a few people. But yeah, out of like 25, we've only kept 4. We've gone through 3 different marketing teams. Finally, we got a solid.
All right. So he said going to give them an ultimatum and not afraid to move on. So that sounds troubling to me. And I know what an ultimatum means, but I wanted to actually look at the definition because it's nothing positive. A final offer or demand made by one party to another, especially in diplomatic negotiations, expressing or implying the threat of serious consequences or the break-off of relations if the terms are not accepted. A final proposal or statement of conditions, especially in diplomatic negotiations, the final terms of one of the parties, the rejection of which may involve an immediate rupture of the diplomatic relations and even lead to a declaration of war. A final proposition, concession, or condition, especially the final proposition, conditions of terms offered by either of the parties in a diplomatic negotiation. The most favorable terms that a negotiator can offer, the rejection of which usually points an end to the hesitation. So we have seen this before, and I don't really know what that means if this ultimatum is put out and you have a dev team who's been developing and then they get fired, or an ultimatum is presented, so to speak, because that's exactly the words he used. And they have a timeline and they don't, let's say they don't deliver on the timeline. What does that do for the drip UI? I don't know. But that last part did bother me a little bit. So I wanted to share that with you straight from the horse's mouth because he said it. And then that does tie exactly into what he said here. It's the fiat on-ramp and the final design implementations. So he's willing, from the previous message we got from Josh, to go forward with just the drip UI and without the fiat on-ramp. But he's waiting on the final design implementations, and quote unquote, the team has been moving slower than he would like. And he's going to issue an ultimatum with a timeline. So what does that mean for the future of the drip UI? And of course, our Triple D project being tied to it? I don't know, but all the information Josh put out was bullish. So I'm going to remain hopeful and see what this has in store over the weekend. Some big moves should be made tomorrow regarding drip development. But I want you guys to hear it directly from Forex. Again, now that's not FUD. Can't be upset because he said it and all I did was give you the definitions of the word and also tie it directly to his texts and posts, right? So we'll see what happens. But I'm on the fence. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way to lean. So I'm just going to stay neutral. Josh's messages sound extremely hopeful and bullish, and Forex's have me questioning because I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. We have definitely seen him, as he mentioned in his own words, fire 19, was at 21 out of 25 devs, basically, or they didn't keep 21 out of 25. So those odds are not stacked in our favor. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. So I just want to share that with you guys so you can have some transparency. You know the drill. Smash that HBO special. Help brother out. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real-world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.